right, Joe Cook here with the head coach of the men's basketball team, Mr. Anthony Evans. Welcome. Every week we'll be talking, about the games coming up and recapping some of the games. And you guys got the win against Virginia State in the exhibition, 72-63. I guess a couple things that leapt out during that game that I noticed was like on the rebound. Kyle Quinn led the team with 12 rebounds, he fouled out. But despite of that, you guys had plus 19 advantage on the boards. And something out of that was your guards. Ryan McCauley, he had 9 rebounds, second on team rebounds, and Reggie Rebels, he came in, he got 4 offensive rebounds on the bench. I mean, how good is it to see your team, especially like young guys and young guards, come in and pick up on the rebound?
That's great. Because last year there was something we were weak at. So this year we put an emphasis on it in practice, trying to rebound better as a team. We try to go out and get bigger guards this year so that we can get on the glass so Kyle would be the only one rebounded. I think they did a good job the other night.
Especially, emphasis on boxing out like the little things, because you guys, play a lot of zone defenses and everything, so they really executed that.
They did a good job. Like I said, it's one thing that we're emphasizing this year, something that's hurt us in the past, and we're trying to make that a strong point this year.
And on the defensive side, what are some of the things that you're gonna really coach the guys up on coming down the stretch? It was like the high post defense. John Shamlin, number 32, he had some high post buckets, and as Virginia State was doing a run, Brandon Plummer hit some buckets as well. They cut 4 points in the second half. What were some of the things you want to teach you guys?
I think it was the overall lack of concentration at that point. Some of the guys were tired. We weren't focusing like we were in the first half. And we missed some assignments. Whether it was in the post or on the perimeter, we let guys, get hot. And once they get hot, it's tough. Once they got the momentum, they were making shots. It was a matter of us getting stops. And we didn't do that as a team. So that's something that we're going to work on, focusing, understanding who the best scorers are, stopping them, guys who can hurt us, and making sure that we finish plays by rebounding.
And another thing with your defense, how pleased were you with the progression as you're installing like your different sets of practice?
Well, I knew it was going to be sloppy at points. We've got a lot of new guys coming in, and even guys from last year remembering what we've done. It was the first real game situation other than scrimmages. So, there were going to be spots that were good, spots that weren't. So I was pleased at times. And as a coach, you want everything to be perfect. And at some point, hopefully it will be at a point in the season. But overall, it was a good effort.
And one of those bad spots, really probably not surprising, it's just a young team, was the turnover.
Oh, yeah.
You guys had 22 turnovers. Virginia State was able to get 18 points off those turnovers. Along with eliminating turnovers, I guess what are the things you have to do to make sure those turnovers are turning points?
Well, the carelessness. We had a couple 3-on-2 fast breaks, 2-on-1, and we didn't convert. Those are things as a fast breaking team that we have to do. Those are things we have to emphasize every day, handling the basketball, making sure passes so we get layups, so we get scores.
And last year, I know another thing that was a key thing was free throw shooting. And this year, at this first game, you guys had an improvement. You guys shot 80% from the line. How good does that make you feel?
Good. I mean, it's the best we've shot in my 4 years here. So I was pretty proud of that. As long as we continue, I'll be proud.
What are some of the things you're doing in practice to make sure that streak continues?
Shooting a lot of free throws, and if they miss, then there's consequence to missing.
Most definitely. You guys, get the win here, get some momentum. Now you go on the road, but I guess you could call it a home game. You go to Long Island. A lot of your players from New York, you're a New York native as well. So I imagine there'll be a lot of support there. I guess what are you looking? How are you preparing your team for that environment on the road against Long Island?
Anytime there's a challenge on the road, you're going into a hostile environment, whether it's homecoming for a lot of the guys on the team or not, we've got to prepare and be on point. Execute our game plan, understand what we're trying to do, and not go outside of that. I think sometimes when you go into a different environment, guys get a little anxious, they get a little too hyped up. So we have to keep our composure and go in there and execute the game plan.
And speaking of your game plan on defense, Long Island University, they won their opener, their exhibition game, 93-51. They have 2 good seniors, and David Hicks and Kyle Johnson, who goes double double guys, and Johnson's an outside threat. Defensively, I guess what are some judgments you're going to have to make because they're pretty deep in the front court.
We're going to have to be solid. We're going to have to rebound. And that's the biggest thing. We have 4 guys coming back who started last year. They had a forward who was the freshman of the year, his first year, in Julian Boyd. So he sat out last year. So we know that he's a formidable player. He's got to do a good job of containing, playing straight up man-to-man, not gambling, not doing anything extra, and then rebound. Finish the plays off by rebound. They're going to be home. They're going to be excited. It's their opener. So we know it's going to be a challenge.
And I guess maybe another challenge that you may see that you really want to see your team overcome is the bench production. In that exhibition, Virginia State had the advantage +9, 29-20. Now you're going on the road. It's a team where they have shooters. Like I said, they're deep in the front court. So I guess what are some of those challenges that you want your team to overcome as far as the bench?
Well, just give a solid effort when they get into the basketball. I think we got into a little foul trouble. Marcus Canaris is someone who can give us point production, but he was in foul trouble, so he didn't do that. Reggie came off the bench. Reggie Roberts came off the bench. He got us, I think, 4 and 6 points. Some of the other guys will play a larger role in that game. Sometime in the exhibition, you're trying to look for matchups. You're trying to look for combinations that work. So now we're a little bit closer to getting our rotation. And guys who play might play a little bit more to give them some time to get comfortable and get more of the punch.
And lastly, as you guys have a slate of road games coming up, next Tuesday, you guys are playing Jacksonville State. Pretty much 1 and 2 in the series, I believe against them. What are some things that you look against them at home that you didn't do against Virginia State?
Well, I mean, we've got to be solid. Anything we do defensively, we've got to be solid. We're a pressure basketball team. We're going to get out and pressure you, but we can't give up layups. We can't give up open shots. They're talented basketball teams that we're going to play. We just have to be solid, execute. So.
Good job, Coach. Hey, you got the win. Now you're on the road with Norfolk University. And next Tuesday, November 16th, we'll be at home against Jacksonville State. And for more information on NSU men's programs, as always, NSUSpartans.com.